Alright, y'all, this your boy Livin with the Hendersons. Let's see who we play today. March 30th, the Indiana Pacers comes to LA to face the Lakers. April 1st, the Lakers goes to play the Milwaukee Bucks. April 2nd, the Lakers goes to Memphis to face the Grizzlies. Let's get into it, shall we?
The two-point conversion is successful, and the score is 11-14. It is 11-14. Two-point conversion will go. Wow.
Like Charlie Sheen.
So, that is the end of the drive, guys. The Chicago Bears, 11. The Green Bay Packers, 14.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Mozzarella. What's up, Packers?
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Pacers. For the Los Angeles Lakers, the best in the business all season long, the cream of the crop. They look to continue that dominance tonight. Pacers, Lakers, only here on 2K Sports.
Let's get a stop, says Lebowski. What up, Lebowski?
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the three. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Siakam, the pass to Turner. Back to Siakam. Pass to Turner. Two on the clock. On the wing, Mathurin. Halliburton outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Turner over James. Turner, no good. Now here's Russell. coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Here's Davis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And here are the Pacers now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Got a piece of it. James against Halliburton. And the Lakers call time here. This is their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. It makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Get up and call Nipsey and see where they at. Call Nipsey, man, and see where they at.
The Lakers girls dance team.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. The shot. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the Lakers head coach. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton. And Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, someone smarter than me would come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. 5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
To the middle. Here's Matherin. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Vanderbilt to pass to Russell. That one goes. Count it.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Halliburton. They double team Halliburton. Now Matherin. 6 to shoot. Nembhard outside. And Indiana misses again.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
Hits the trifecta.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers.
Indiana call.
Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Oh, let me call her. I'm still at the house. I'm waiting on her to call. Alright.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Woods checked in for Davis. Reddish comes in for Achimura. Christie's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Reddish. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense, as they're totally lost.
Pacers trail by 18.
Oh, okay.
And they're running.
Okay, oh,
Here's
okay.
Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Nembhard following the score by Los Angeles.
Okay. Alright, probably on our
Pass to
way.
Walker.
Alright.
6 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Oh.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Neesmith.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Christie passes to Reddish. Fades back. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Indiana calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
What happened, man?
It's time for t-shirts.
Look now at a few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Tyrese Halliburton.
And the leap he's taken in terms of his passing skills has been enjoyable to watch. He takes pleasure in moving the rock and trying to make his teammates better through his ball distribution.
And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Still without a basket in the game. The drive by Nembhard to win the drought. Got a hand on it. Toppin against Vanderbilt. With the floater. And he lays it in. Vanderbilt's got 7 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Knocked away. Vanderbilt with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Here's Vincent. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 5.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Nembhard outside. That one a little long. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Gonna throw this thing away across his body into the stands. Incomplete pass. 30 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. 4th down and 8. And the field goal unit will put out.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong. And realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Here's James. And again, it's the Lakers.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out.
They get the rebound. It's deflected, and they'll get another chance. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McConnell.
No chance. Davis, just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Hachimura outside. From 18 feet away. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
To the right side. Here's Vincent. Again, the Lakers score.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Los Angeles. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Russell's checked in for Los Angeles.
D'Angelo Russell.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. To win the run, rejected by James. From deep, Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Brown is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
Stolen by Russell, and it's the Lakers on the break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Halliburton misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Davis down low, defended by Halliburton. Count it.
Again. I mean, just weak fast break defense.
And here are the Pacers now. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Out to the right wing. Here's Vincent. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Mathurin. Nice move. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Russell to pass to Davis. Shoots over Siakam. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Russell.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. The Lakers on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Outside Reddish. Shoots over Nesmith. And again, it's the Lakers.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Now here's Halliburton. Tightly guarded. On the take. Outside Walker. They still need this. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
16 feet out. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers making this game a no contest. They've poured it on early, and they've never let up. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect
The guys are in total sync. The difference is the ball movement. I mean,
yours over there.
The ball around and it's spicy.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel it. Me too. The team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing from Gabe Vincent.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Here's Halliburton. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Tipped away. Stolen by Russell. Here's Reeves. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Here's Turner. Rebounded by LeBron. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Russell, the pass to James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Poke loose. Pass to Halliburton. Looking to win the run. And it's going to be a goaltending call here. So they will count the bucket. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball. They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. Perfect 4 for 4.
Halliburton goes. Christie with a rebound.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Russell, that's good.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Halliburton outside. Over Wood. Another miss by Halliburton. Here are the Lakers now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Vanderbilt. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vanderbilt's got 9.
Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. I mean, just what a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
Halliburton misses.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Russell. He's got 11. Fires from the corner. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Russell. He's got 6.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Showing improvement on the defensive end. D'Angelo Russell using his speed to get after steals.
Vanderbilt's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Team teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everything.
Indiana on offense, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed, a rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Wood with the stop.
At 6'10", dunking is effortless for Wood, especially when he's given this type of positioning.
What you talking about, man?
Ain't you loud right now?
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter.
I just got to redo my subscription.
That's Nimhart.
Oh.
To play GTA Online.
To stop the drought. And it's blocked by Wood.
That's the tremendous reach of Christian Wood.
No, not until I redo my subscription.
Matherin passes to Nimhart. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Siakam, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the three, but go to your first strength.
Oh, got that one up quick. Russell's got 8 here in this quarter.
When D'Angelo Russell has that offensive game working, you just want to play through him.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Russell. Vanderbilt to pass to Christie. Lays it up and banks it in. Christie's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Matherin against Hachimura. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Christian Wood. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. And Hood Schifino subbed in for Christie. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Neesmith, he's checked in for Nimhart. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. A nice shot by Hood Schifino.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Stolen by Russell. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Jumps up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for the Lakers. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. Back to the game after this break.
Down at the 34, another Chicago Bears. First down, DeAndre Swift. Picking up some yardage here. Gets the fake. Wow, well done.
Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
These guys are going to struggle guard movement, but if we dribble, they got one situation to play. It's too easy. All right? Come on. Let's go.
More ball movement. That's what Coach Carlisle is asking for.
Exactly. I mean, when you over-dribble, you're letting the defense off the hook. The more you move the ball, the more it tires out the defense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Connect. And it's Hood Schifino in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. That's tipped. On the break. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's McConnell. Here's Toppin. Another shot. Rebound, the Lakers. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Now Hayes shoots over Shepard. Again, the Lakers score.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now the Lakers moving it up to the wing on the left. And here's Connect outside. And another three for the Lakers. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Now here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. But Schifino's gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. McConnell finds Walker. Back to McConnell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
James is checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Hood Schifino. The Pacers also with a sub. Nimhard's checked in. And here are the Lakers. It's been 13 unanswered for them. James passes to Hayes. Shoots over Walker. Hayes, shot's good.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
And here's Indiana now. They have yet to score here in the fourth. And stolen by Hayes. Moving it up. He goes up, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Shepard. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Over to the left wing. Toppin outside. Pass to Nimhard. 4 on the clock. Second chance effort. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers have gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. James passes to Hayes. Shoots over Walker. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist from James.
LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
Oh, sent away with authority. And they get it back. Here's Nimhard. The Pacers again can't hit.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Here's James. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The ball's knocked loose. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Nimhard outside. In transition, here they come. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nimhard outside. Here's Walker. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this isn't something we get to see every day, folks. This team has fought their way to an amazing 71 total wins this year. Unbelievable.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for D'Angelo Russell.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Down low. Here's James. Again, the Lakers score.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
You want me to wait on you to get back?
You can start cooking meat.
Here's James.
And,
no need to shoot. This one is done.
Yeah.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And Reddish gets it to go.
Put that coat on when you get in that hallway.
IQ player in history.
Hey,
LeBron knows
you
how to
going
get the
grocery
ball
shopping?
to these guys in their sweet spots.
Out of bounds.
Hey!
Los Angeles will have it.
Coming in the floor for your Lakers, Christian Wood.
You better put that order in tonight.
All right.
All right, girl. Put that coat on.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been
We'd
the
like
most
to thank the
competitive
Indiana Pacers for coming.
Appreciate that.
Sorry we had to beat y'all 135-2. See y'all next time for a round.
We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Your support is
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Please remember,
LeBron, it was a challenge for you tonight as far as the matchup went. How much does that motivate you in a game like this?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Thanks, LeBron. Guys?
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Zebra head, that's correct, everyone. That is correct. Love a good tail, says MDK. Head says Flint. Tails never fails. Tails never fails.
All right, we on a road game trip.
Get loud, get proud, says James. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. Let's turn this back off. We hit our goal today, so anything that happens after this, guys, if the next game ends up being a big old flop, we got to our goal. Our goal was to get to 70,000. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. It is free to like, it is free to subscribe, it is free to share with other people, and it's always free to comment as well afterwards. By the way, guys, if you have not signed up, for the weekly fitness,
up next, the Lakers taking on the Bucks. For the Los Angeles Lakers, the best in the business all season long. The cream of the crop. They look to continue that dominance tonight. Bucks, Lakers, up next, right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, the small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hey, Brett, when you look at these teams, they have 2 of the deeper rosters in the NBA.
Well, we should recognize the front office doing just a great job, Kevin, understanding that depth will win you championships and get you through a long season. They've done a great job of filling out these rosters with a ton of quality players.
Now here's James. After the miss from Damian Lillard, over onto Antetokounmpo. James good. James has got the first points up on the board for Los Angeles. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Poked loose and stolen by Russell. Davis, the pass to Hachimura. Tries from 16. Chalk up 2 there.
Hachimura is going to take all those mid-range shots if he can get them.
Middleton against Hachimura. And it's Middleton penetrating. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Lillard against Reeves. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And you can bet they weren't expecting that kind of a flashy move out of him, but that spin worked to perfection.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Damian Lillard.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Middleton. He had 15 points last outing. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. over LeBron.
The Green Bay Packers pick up a big first down. And his first and goal is Josh Jacobs. Rumbles off 21 yards. It was 3rd down and 2. It was a 3rd down and 2. And a 21-yard run takes the football down into the 7-yard line. First and goal now coming up here for the Green Bay Packers with 5 minutes left to go in this football.
And it's no good. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Indiana Pacers. Tries it from 19, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Vincent subbed in for Austin Reeves. Ball's knocked loose. There's the drive, and it's good for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Middleton against Hachimura. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. The shot's good from Vanderbilt. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Chris Middleton. Russell against Lillard. Releases, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Looking to end the run. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 20. Russell passes to Hachimura, and he uses the glass on the lane. And it's 6 points here for Rui Hachimura.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now, here is Russell. After the miss from Damian Lillard, shoots over Lillard, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop.
All right, Green Bay.
It still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Now here's Giannis. Still scoreless. Passes it to Portis. Vanderbilt against Antetokounmpo, and Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time.
First personal.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Gary Trent, and it's DeLon Wright in for Lillard. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Christian Wood comes in for James. Reddish, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Christie subbed in for Vincent. Antetokounmpo looking it over. A steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Russell with it. Now Wright defending. And the shot goes down.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Russell. The pass to Wood. Here's Hayes. Back to Wood. Takes a three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Coming on the floor for the Lakers, Anthony Davis. Good, Shafino.
Connaughton finds Wright. They need this one. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Why can't the Bears stay good? Nope, the Bears will choke.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. Brook Lopez is out there with Portis, and it's Wright in at the one. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Portis against Wood. Shoots over Portis, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Portis against Wood. Outside Portis. Pass to Middleton. Connaughton kicks to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. They get it again.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Now here's Wright. Still yet to score. Knocked loose. Reeves with it. Now Wright defended. Up the floor. And it's Davis with the jam.
Size and strength, and then the length of AD getting up to jam it.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's Connaughton, and it's denied. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Lillard's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vincent's checked in. Off the inbound. Rebound the Lakers.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Middleton looking it over. He dishes it to Wright. Can they get it? And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. First in shooting percentage. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Wright. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Trent outside. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. 3 on the clock. Into the lane. And rebounded by Connect.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Poked away. Vanderbilt against Lillard. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Over Reddish. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Takes the 13-footer. Good. He hits the jump shot. 12 points for Anthony Davis.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Middleton outside to end the cold streak. Vincent with the rebound.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Reddish finds Vanderbilt. And yes, it's good. Vanderbilt's got 4 this quarter.
And they have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now, here's Portis. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Oh, come on.
Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. No scoring in this one. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Taken away by Hayes. Now the Lakers on the break. Over Giannis. And the Lakers tack on two more.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full. Hustling and still working hard out there.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight, so the Lakers 5 right now. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Now, Giannis. Following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Onto the Kumbo, no good. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get...
Hold on, y'all. It's over. All right, Green Bay won that game.
That's it. That's all she wrote. Until next time, guys, we've been watching the coordination. Let's have it go.
So I am finally, y'all, in my third trimester. Let me tell you now, I have needed a lot more help around the kitchen. So
I haven't had the best luck with women.
Why?
But I haven't been the best.
You gotta dance or you're gonna suffer like he did, I promise you. You're gonna suffer like he did. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna suffer the way he did. If you fail this test.
My confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Wood, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Hachimura, the pass to James. Sinks the triple. James has got 7 points in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Trent. Knocked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. A different look from Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Wright in for Lillard. And the Lakers also making a change. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. .90 seconds now into the second half. 6 to shoot. Lopez outside. And here is Trent outside. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
To stop the run. Tipped away.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
What happened?
Right against Russell. Wood with the block.
And not in Wood's kitchen. Sent that one back. Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Wright. He has yet to score. The finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with
Well, tough to hold on to the ball with those fast hands from D'Lo that are active.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Wood. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Russell with it. Now Wright defending. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the bucket by the Lakers. Connaughton passes to Giannis. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
It's good from long range.
Over his long career, James has worked on his three-point shot. Kudos to the King.
Giannis against James. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Passes it to Wood. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Russell's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Here's Giannis. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
And Russell with the basket on the assist by Hachimura. Hachimura's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Nothing on the board. Looking to get back on track here. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Count that one. LeBron's got 12 in the game.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
LA's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Hachimura, the pass to Russell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Russell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. Hachimura, the pass to Wood. Over Lopez. Again, Los Angeles.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Trent's out there with Smith. Then there's Rollins. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Queta in at the 5 down low. Wasted no time on that one. Christie's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Here's Rollins to the middle. No good from Connaughton. And here we go. Kicks it out to James. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Feeds to Smith. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Connect. He's checked in for Los Angeles.
Come on, ref. Throw the ball, dude.
LA's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. For 3. Drops in the tray. Connects. Got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pushing it up. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Reddish in for Christie.
Cameron Reddish.
Here's Rollins. And there's the pass to Keita. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here comes the break. Here's Connect. And Connect slams it in.
Rising up. Dalton Connect.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Prince. Smith outside. Pass to Rollins. Will it go? And that one hits back iron.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
The 11-footer. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Rollins. Covered by Hayes. And it's blocked. Vanderbilt against Smith. Here's Hood-Schifino. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Keita, covered by Hayes. Keita's shot is off.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Sinks the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Prince, right side. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Pass to Rollins. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. And Connect gets it to go.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Connect's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Trying to end the drought. Vanderbilt with the block. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Middleton. It's Prince on the wing. Right outside. Another steal. Here's Hood-Schifino. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Passes it to Reeves. Shoots over Connaughton. And there's another one for the Lakers.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Puts it up from 12. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
A defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And it's Wright missing.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched him play all night long, guys. And look at the stats. Just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for D'Angelo Russell.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Wood, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Christie comes in for Austin Reeves. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. Here's Hood Schifino. Defended by Prince. Reddish's shot is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
He loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Back to Prince.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Wood passes to Davis. Shoots over Portis, and another basket for the Lakers.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win. Now, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fires from deep, on the money.
Bottom line, you need shooters.
We'd like to thank the Milwaukee Bucks for hosting this game. Sorry we had to beat y'all 136 from downtown. See y'all next time around.
In this game.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, you know, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays? And then defensively, you know, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. You know, it will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, you know, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
All right, the last game of the evening. The Lakers goes to Memphis to face the Grizzlies.
A look at the Lakers as they get off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Pumped up to go after a road win here tonight. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 3. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now here's Morant. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Russell. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, good instincts by Russell on defense, using his quickness to his advantage on this end.
The Grizzlies on offense. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And Davis has got the ball here for the Lakers. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And there's Reeves. Good on the assist by Russell.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Man, that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Philadelphia. They've come down in the rankings a little, landing in the 5th spot for now.
You know, for the Lakers, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they legit, but they could very well be the team to beat.
Aldama, the pass to Morant. That's tipped. And he's all alone. Here's Reeves. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
To stop the run. And it's Morant missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Hachimura, the pass to Russell. Shoots over Jackson. Again, the Lakers.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Davis hits.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Changes for Los Angeles. Christian Wood is checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for James. And Vincent is subbed in for Reeves. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Moran. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Vincent passes to Russell. This one for 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Now here's Bain. He had 25 points in his last game. And a missed layup.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Yep, that one goes.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Moran against Russell. Morant, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Wood. Again, the Lakers score.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Now here's Bain. No points so far. And it's the Lakers on the break. Wood finds Vanderbilt. Beyond the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's Hachimura. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And book it for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got 5.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Moran against Russell. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Jackson. Vanderbilt with the block. And up the floor again for the Lakers. Running the court. And Wood with the stuff.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by the Lakers. Pass to Jackson. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Robinson, he's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Aldama. Marcus Smart's checked in for Bain. And it's Derrick Rose in for Ja Morant. Reddish is checked in for the Lakers. Christie comes in for Russell. Now here's Rose. 14 points for him last game against Denver. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Robinson against Vanderbilt. Again, the Lakers.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Rose. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. James is out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that." To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Rose, the pass to Smart. Got a piece of it. The Lakers, another fast break opportunity here. Pass to Reddish. Launches a three. And Los Angeles, another three.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Christie passes to Reeves. Finished off the break. Reeves has got 10 points.
And their transition offense triggering this run.
Reeves has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Outside, Williams. It's 2-on-1. Here's Vanderbilt. Count it. Good. He's got 9. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injuries, such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Jackson. Desmond Bain comes in for Williams. And Payne is subbed in for Rose. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Reddish. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And here's Memphis. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. And stolen by Reeves. Now the Lakers moving it up. And that one is hammered home.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Bain. Tipped away.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Yeah, they've got a high-octane attack going now. That's 9 straight points on the break.
Pass to Payne to stop the drought. Goes back up. And there's the rejection. On the break. James passes to Vanderbilt. And wrestling for it there, but no. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Christie. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Christie's got 5 points in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And slam dunk by James.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Payne. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
They're being careless with the rock. Too many turnovers could cost them this game.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Davis, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hayes comes in for James. Connect's checked in for Reddish. And Hood-Schifino subbed in for Christie. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Reeves. Takes the three. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Can they get it? And it's Smart missing. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. On the wing, Reeves. Shoots over Jackson. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot. Not one.
Knocked away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Hood-Schifino, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Jackson outside. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Los Angeles has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it. As long as it helps his team get the win.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. The shot by Payne, no good. Reeves against Payne. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Now here's Payne. No made baskets yet. Ball's going up the court. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
They get it back to snap the cold streak. Aldama, no good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter from 9 feet out, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Connect.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
Here's Bain. And it's Connect with a rebound. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Fires for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The Lakers came ready to play. Looking absolutely unstoppable off the tip, they put together a masterful 12-0 run. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to close out the first. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They played smart, took their time, and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Austin Reeves.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama out there with Gigi Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Hey, I believe that sometimes good offense is better than good defense. And Davis uses his it factor to outduel his opponent.
Here's Bane, following the score by Los Angeles. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Goes up again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Davis. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Their transition defense has been porous. They're getting run over.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Morant. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Bane. Driving inside. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
And it's Russell, that time on the assist by James. Russell's got 9 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Now the Lakers moving it up. Hachimura, the pass to James. That one's good for 2. James has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now Morant. No points yet. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
A nice shot by Hood Schifino.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The Grizzlies have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Here's Morant. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Hood Schifino over Bain. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Outside Bain.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Tries to break his ice. And Davis with the block. And here we go. Lakers running again. Here's Russell. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 7 assists in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Woods checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Hood Schifino. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Los Angeles. Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. And you look at Reddish, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking 1st in the league in 3-point percentage. And of course, D'Angelo Russell, only 2 spots behind.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
Count the basket.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the 3rd quarter.
They get it again.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Now here's Wood. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Rose against Russell. Pass to LaRavia. He takes it in. Here's Robinson. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Wood who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the 2nd half. And the basket by Hachimura.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Hachimura's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
James deciding where to go with it. Over Payne. And James gets it to go. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Hayes is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Connect. And it's Christie in at the 2.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
And so it's Memphis with it. Outside Payne. Knocks it loose. By himself. And Wood with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And Wood with the stuff.
You're getting down the floor pretty fast. I mean, when Wood sees a chance to score in transition, he doesn't pass it up.
Pass to Conchar. Here's Laravia. Now the Lakers moving it up. Nice shot by Christie.
Finding his teammate. Great awareness by Wood.
Christie's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Wood with the stuff.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Outside Payne. Pass to Laravia. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age. How many transition points are they going to give up? This is insane.
Payne on the bounce to halt the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
On target from range.
Well, look at the big man facilitate. Tremendous vision by Wood. He just sets the table so nicely.
Here's Payne, and it's blocked by Wood. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Laravia. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Christie. Robinson defending. Christie passes to Reddish. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Rose with it. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. On the wing, Conchar to get back on track. And another miss by Memphis.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Hayes. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Rose outside. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Reeves. We We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Right wing. Here's Hayes. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Hayes has got 9 points now in the second half.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Right side Vanderbilt for three. And another three for the Lakers.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
The floater. Rose can't connect.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
And it's in there.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
1:41 left in the fourth. Here's Rose. Here's Robinson. Blocked!
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Davis.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Here's Payne. Back to Jackson. Kicks it out to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot to stop the run. Poke loose. The Lakers dominating the game. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Vincent. And there's another one for the Lakers.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Jack's up a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
Substitution on the court.
Picked it out of midair. Here's Christie. It's in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, this was an outstanding win. What kind of message did you send tonight?
I'm not trying to set a message, just trying to improve every time we get an opportunity to come out on the floor and play. You know, we've been doing some good things the last couple months, but we still got a lot of room to improve, and hopefully we can continue that.
If your team gets better every game, that's a message that people like to see and hear. Thanks so much, LeBron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
All right, the next 3 games. Let's see, we still on the road. April 4th, we in Indiana. April 6th, we in Brooklyn to play the Brooklyn Nets. April 8th, we's in Toronto to play the Toronto Raptors. See y'all next time go around. Peace, love, and loyalty as you know it.